As we get into the season, we have a high standard, absolutely. And this group has fit right into that mold. Coming out of the last couple of years we've had, and even last year, those younger guys own those leadership roles. They want those leadership roles. And we just kind of see some guys grow up and take them. And that's, for us and what we look for. If they're doing those things, then it's going to be a good standard, again, of what we should expect during the season. We have some great offensive linemen. We're very blessed. We got a good group. All of them very young last year. Still had a great season. All of them nice big boys, put on some weight this offseason too. Got in the weight room, which is a big part of, that whole successful thing we try to get around here. And then obviously Kevin, with that good group up front, we got about 6 or 7 guys we think are going to be in that mix. And then with Kevin back there, almost 6 yards a carry last season, 290 carries on the year. You're excited to have him back there behind that group of linemen and just kind of watch, their growth over the year and what their senior year is going to hold. He's got a unique running style. He is a strong, compact running back. And, with that group of linemen last year, they kind of grew up together. And Kevin is just such a finisher on his runs. And, when he makes contact, he runs through those arm tackles, low center of gravity. He's got good vision on top of it. And, hopefully the good mix between that line and him will be able to turn that 5 into 8-yard average. Yeah, so we got a good quarterback competition going on right now. Jace is that quarterback, and then we got Casey Holtman, a couple other guys going to be battling for that job. As we continue through camp and into the first couple of weeks, we'll kind of see what ends up shaking out come Fort Jumall West week. But either way, both good kids, good competition. Jace has taken majority of the reps this summer and going to be a senior for us this year, so we're expecting him to kind of grow up a little bit and kind of be in that role. And Casey's a to-be sophomore, so it'll be exciting to watch them both.
You guys graduated, I believe, all your receivers last year. Who are some guys that we should expect to step up there?
Aiden Cruz was a guy in there that kind of rotated in with those names last year. He'll be back. Michael Hotop, Alan Brown, obviously got some reps in there last year. Him moving into his junior year, hopefully going to see a little bit more of him on the offensive side of the ball. We got a good little mix of guys that, we're going to share those variety of reps over there. Yeah, we have a great staff, defensive staff. Coach Grace, our D coordinator, does a phenomenal job, and a great defensive staff behind him that just gets those kids ready every offseason. And, you see that product on Friday nights. And with that, we have some good faces returning. We got some linebackers. Connor Quinn coming back. We call him the General. Was a great player for us, just a steady guy doing a lot of great things. Trenton Groff, Philandis Calvin, Aiden Cruz played a little bit of defense for us last year. Ryan Umbarger's a returner. Marvell Harrell for us, played corner for us last year. He's going to be another great player. And then we'll have some other, you talked about that big offensive line. A lot of those guys, Selbert, Swingle, Aramita, all those guys will be a part of that defensive line rotation, which is okay. We played a pretty competitive schedule last year, and we have it. And, the way we look at it, each one of those opponents, no matter who they are, the better we get to know who we are when it matters, which is that playoff stretch. And, our kids love that, and they love, there's nothing like a filled Friday night stadium no matter where you go. And those types of opponents bring that type of energy, and that's what you kind of play for and prepare for. These kids, what we ask of them all year, they would rather play a game where it's competitive than one of those games where, we have one of those lighter schedules. So we're pretty happy about it and excited to watch our kids grow through it.